Hey you all, God bless you. Welcome back to my channel. This video, we're going to go out here in the woods, you all, and see if we can find some survival food. Now, you know, a lot of people think that just because they've got the best equipment hanging on their back, or they're carrying around the best gun, the best knife, the best tent, the best clothes, all that kind of stuff, they think that they're going to survive the rest of their time in the woods with those things without food. Then they're just badly mistaken. Right now I'm out here in the middle of the forest. You can see the creek right behind me right here. I've walked down through here, I haven't seen one fish in this creek. So that means that there's going to be no fishing in this creek right here to catch anything. So I'm going to look through the woods right here, just like you've seen me do before, and see what we can find to eat. I hope we can find some food. Now, like I say, a lot of people, they watch these television shows and even watch YouTube videos, and they fantasize about, man, going out in the woods and living with good equipment, good hatchet, a good saw, a good backpack full of survival items is all well and good to have on hand. But without food, you won't last no time. Without something to eat, you're just simply going to starve to death. Plenty of people all down through history with the right equipment on their back, carrying it, ran out of food, and they died. So that's just the way it is. So let's pick up the camera and go out here into the woods and see if we can find something out here that would be life-sustaining that we could actually eat. Now, when you're in some of these situations like this, some of the things that you can find in the woods where other people have been hunting or camping, is pretty peculiar. Now, I just came upon, you all, a stainless steel cook pot. Now, how do you think that got here? Well, here's what happens. Hunter goes off, leaves that pot sitting there on the table or wherever he's camping. He also puts out his garbage. Well, a bear will come along and steal that garbage, because I can tell that that's what's happened to this bag right here. He's also stole his cook pot. So, for one thing, I just saw a field mouse run out of this pile of stuff right here. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go through this, because that's just sometimes you can find maybe something to eat in this right here. You can see whoever it was has ate a lot of ramen noodles. They've also drunk some Senator's Club whiskey. Turkey. But always, you guys, go through the garbage. More whiskey. Whoever this was had a permanent camp here somewhere, you guys. Mouthwash. Alcohol bottle. You know what that means, don't you? It means he was cooking with an alcohol stove. Whoever it was had plenty of trash bags and kept this stuff organized. Here's another half a gallon of whiskey. More ramen noodles. Ginger root. More mouthwash. This dude wanted to have good breath out here in the woods, didn't he? Vodka. Still yet ain't found nothing that me and you can eat yet. And I can tell you all this stuff's been here for quite a spell. Whoever this was had plenty of liquor to drink. Must have had some rope or something, because that's what it was tied on. Hot. Let's see what else he's got in here. He liked to smoke cigars. Okay, you guys, what I'm finding here is somebody had a permanent camp up here somewhere, because this stuff wouldn't be dealt with. Cut the tops, cut off all these liquor bottles, all this stuff in here. Somebody has actually been living in the forest. I know this is crazy for this video, but this is just what I do, you all. He's got seasonings of different kinds. More ramen noodles. So the bear must have got aggravated some way or another, and he didn't tear into that stuff. What we got here? Whoever it was, you all definitely liked his whiskey. And this is close to the road. You can hear a vehicle going by right there. So, what we see here, you all, is somebody who has had a permanent camp in the woods. But the dude wasn't sober. This dude was not sober. Not all the time, anyway. This energy drink. And he's been using the old-fashioned P38s to cut the tops out of these cans of tuna. Check this out, you guys. A whole bottle of cooking oil and a whole bottle of mouthwash. This dude didn't want anybody smelling all that liquor on his breath. Right there's some canola oil right there. So you find these stuff in the woods. You actually could have a use for that stuff, you all. Fire starter, or you could actually cook with it in an emergency. Well, you all, even experts can starve to death. Make no mistake about it. I haven't seen anything out here today that's fit to eat for human consumption in these woods. I come up on these old half-baked polypure mushrooms here. I did see them things. Now, those are edible, but I would want to cook them before I ate the things. But sometimes you can come up on these that are still good. And this one right here, on this old tree right here, is good. Anyway, you all, I appreciate you watching. I just wanted to do this little old video and show you that, you know, I'm considered one of the, an outdoor expert in wild edibles. But still yet, when it comes right down to it, there's things that you just don't want to eat, in other words. And if it was in a dire emergency, you know, I could be eating tree bark and everything else, and these mushrooms right here, and digging worms up, because you guys have seen me do that before. But today, on this, and I've been out here now for over 2 hours, just doing this video right here. One squirrel, that's it, and that junk up there in that trash pile. So that's just the way it is. The fish pond, I'm going to show in this video. If it has any fish in it, I ain't seen any. So the creek done being fished out for for ages on end. So lots of times that, people think, well, survival is easy. You can just get out there and you can just live off the land. Well, make no mistake about it. Even experts have starved to death because there was no food to consume. Think about this. The Donner Reed Party trying to get through the Rocky Mountains years ago. I know you people have read that story. They had plenty of cattle, plenty of horses, and plenty of food when they got there. But before the winter was over with, they were eating the dead. So they were survival experts, really survival experts, but not prepared enough to be in the Rocky Mountains and live through the whole winter before they ran out of food and were eating one another. They were lucky that somebody got together with another fellow and decided to walk completely out of there to where they were trying to go, so that some of them can be saved. But several of them got ate by their fellow human beings. So that's just the way it is in survival. Anyway, you all, God bless you. I hope you all have a great